Today, guys, we have over 75 new Funko Pop leaks for 2027. Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we're back again. We have 75 more Funko Pops expected in early 2027. So much crazy stuff. Now, guys, we do have a lot to go over. So before we jump into it, I do want to ask the question of the day, which is, how are you guys doing? I like to ask this every once in a while. Did you guys buy a home? Did you get a new pet? Are you in school? Let me know in the comments below. Now, guys, as always, quick disclaimer. I want to remind you guys that nothing is official until Funko does confirm it. Anything can be canceled, changed, or delayed at any point. Okay, so firstly, I want to start off with like animation, anime, kind of those mixed together. Starting off with the American Dad, definitely a really awesome wave. We have Stan Smith, Steve with Klaus. Maybe he's holding the bowl, maybe Klaus is just on him. And then we also have Ricky Spanish. They could not have chosen a more perfect outfit for Roger. Ricky Spanish is so hilarious. I actually just watched this episode like a week ago. I started putting on American Dad reruns kind of randomly while I was sleeping, and then it caught my attention, so I started watching episodes at like 2 a.m. But anyways, yes, American Dad Funko Pops finally are expected to be coming. This is pretty fun. Okay, next up, speaking of popular cartoons, we have Family Guy. We're finally getting some more characters. This includes a new Peter and Brian Griffin, which is great because the old ones are, well, old, so it makes sense to update them. We also are getting Meg Griffin and Glenn Quagmire. Really exciting that we're getting 2 new characters. Hopefully we eventually get Cleveland as well as Joe, you know, to complete that gang. Lois, obviously, Chris Griffin, maybe some other diabolical looking Stewies or something. There's so much they can do with Family Guy, genuinely. So hopefully this new wave does well to where they continue making more. Next up for my Disney fans, a couple new things here. We have some Disney Princess teacups here. It's kind of like a teacup set, assuming this is just them drinking tea or something along those lines. This includes Ariel. We also have Aurora with a Chase Fairy. I feel like they always give Aurora the Chase. Probably a different colored dress again. We're also getting Belle and Rapunzel. Next up, this is a Disney High 4 line. Not entirely sure what that means. This includes Marie, Sully, and Winnie the Pooh. If anybody knows what High 4 means, if you're a big Disney fan, let me know. Next, for K-pop Demon Hunter fans, we're getting another wave. We're also seeing a mystery wave pretty soon here, kind of like the mystery pops of several characters. But in this wave for 2027, we have Rumi and PJs as a specialty series exclusive, Derpy with Sussy as a specialty exclusive, as well as a pop nook of glow-in-the-dark Derpy in Rumi's room. Okay, next up for my anime fans, a pretty exciting wave that a lot of you guys have been asking about, and that is Gachiakuda here. This includes multiple characters. We have Rudo, Engine with a Chase, Zonka with a Chase, and a pop premium of Rio there. These are great character choices as far as what I remember. I watched maybe like, I think me and Bailey both watched like maybe 5 or 6 episodes. We never finished it. I'll get back to it eventually, but so many people have been asking for this. Had this won Anime of the Year, though, we would have gotten a golden version of Rudo, most likely, which could have been kind of cool, but the Deku turned out great, too. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about Gachiakuda Funko Pops. Will you be grabbing these or passing on them? A little bit of a wait, but at least they're coming. This includes Sunraku, Atabane, I think that's how you say that, as well as Akitsu. I am kind of surprised we're already getting a leak announcement for Wave 2. Hopefully Wave 1 sells well. Like, I just didn't see a lot of, like, hype around Wave 1, so that worries me. Okay, moving on, we do have a second wave of Rilakkuma Funko Pops on the way. This includes Rilakkuma. Oh my gosh, they're gonna get me with these names. Charagokuma, Kirotori, and Korilakkuma. I feel like I did better on this one than the last one, but yes, if you're a fan of these characters, a new wave is coming. Okay, next categories are pop video games as well as DC and Marvel Comics. For video games, we're getting a full Jeff cosplay line for Marvel Rivals. This includes Jeff as Spider-Man, Jeff as Thor, Jeff as Venom, and Jeff as Wolverine. Now, obviously, this is their mascot, so it makes sense that they're gonna go crazy with Jeff. Now, I do like using Jeff's character. I don't really care to buy like any merchandise of him per se. However, I am a Spider-Man fan, so if that Jeff as Spider-Man looks cool, I have Spider-Cat, I think it would look really good next to Spider-Cat, so we'll see. Next up from the upcoming Marvel Token Fighting Souls game, we're getting 3 characters, including Iron Man, Doctor Doom, and Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is such a great choice here. I expected Iron Man and Doctor Doom, but Ghost Rider is a nice choice from that roster. Now, another pop video game line is Wave 2 of Ghost of Yote here, or I guess maybe a continuation of the first one, because we only got like 1 pop in the first one, but whatever. This includes Kitsune, Oni, and Snake. I haven't played any of the games in this franchise yet, but I always hear really good things, so I'm sure these are going to be very popular. Next up for DC and Marvel Comics, for DC, we do have the Eradicator here. Hopefully they do a good job with this one. Also for DC, we have the Batman Dark Knight trilogy here. So this first pop might ruffle some feathers. This includes the Joker Heist, also known as Bank Robber Joker, with a chase. Oh my gosh, that's gonna destroy the value of the original, most likely. I mean, the original one's pretty old. I highly doubt it messes with the value of the 2-pack, but like the standalone pop it's possible it might mess up the value with that one, but it's long overdue for an updated variation. I'm very curious to see what they do with the chase here too. What we do need though is Joker as the nurse as a pop. That would have been a great NFT pop. Next up, we have Deluxe of Batman in the Rubble, which I'm assuming it's gonna look like this image here. Could turn out really cool, like the recent Batman with bat symbol pop we got. And lastly, we have a pop deluxe of UV the Joker in jail. I'm not really sure what they're gonna do with like an ultraviolet kind of style with Joker in the jail there, so that should be interesting. Moving on for Marvel fans, we have a deluxe of April Fool's Day. I wonder how this is gonna turn out. And also for Marvel, we do have a pop premium of Spider-Man Miles Morales. Maybe he's kind of breaking something around him or using electricity, punching. We'll see what they kind of do with the deluxe here. Okay, last section here, guys. We have sports, movies and TV, some pop pet stuff, and a couple other things. Firstly, here for sports, we have MLB. This includes kind of like an anime-themed wave here. So for the Dodgers, we have Shohei Ohtani throwing fire. For the Pirates, Paul Skeens throwing fire. And for the Brewers, Jackson, I don't know how to say last name, Chorrio, is that how you say that? Whirlwind. So like I said, it's kind of like an anime-themed wave. Kind of like how Chow's Collectibles did the exclusive where Shohei was like doing the Kamehameha, something like that. Disney fans, 2 new things from Mickey. We have a pop ride of Mickey Mouse, which I feel like that's going to be a pretty popular pop actually. And then we're also expected to see a Biddy pop set of Mickey Mouse in a 4-pack. Moving on from the Fast and Furious, 3 new pop rides expected. Dominic Toretto with the 70s Charger, a pop ride of Dominic Toretto with 87 Buick Grand National, and Letty with the 66 Stingray. Great choices. I've been saying for a while that we need more pop rides in the Fast and Furious set. The last set was good, but it was also a little boring without the cars in my opinion, so I think this set is going to be much better. Next, for Doctor Who fans, we're expected to see River Song. For the pop pets or like zoo animal lines, we're expected to see the capybara as well as red panda. I'm sure these are going to turn out adorable. Hopefully they make them flock. They really need to do that. And then 2 other pops expected is a flocked wombat and a flocked platypus. Bailey saw a wombat for the first time like ever while she was making these images and glams for me since I was kind of busy working on some other things. And thank you to her, by the way, for making all the glams for us to look at today. Put a comment down below and say thank you to Bailey. But anyways, yeah, she was like, it's so cute, the wombat. And I guess I didn't really know what a wombat looked like either. It is definitely cute. On to pop movies, we have Death Becomes Her. This includes Helen Sharp. Cannot remember how to say that first name for the second character. And then we also have Madeline Ashton. So I've actually saw this movie a very long time ago. I remember the cover looking at this. I think it was just on and I was watching it, probably in a hotel room, but I've definitely seen this before. Nonetheless though, let me know if you've seen this movie. I know it's a pretty old movie pick here, but you know, maybe people will pick it up. Now this next line was a little unexpected, I'm not gonna lie, and that's Twilight here. We have, oh, I can't remember how to say his name, Aro or Arrow, however you pronounce that. And then we also have Carlisle Cullen. Hopefully we get like an exclusive or something, but I was surprised we didn't get like an updated Edward and Bella. The original pops are pretty old at this point, so it would have been nice to get like a full new wave. I think Twilight is popular enough to sell a new wave, in my opinion anyways. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these 2 character choices. I believe we don't have them as pop, so I think it's good in that regard. Moving on for pop horror, we have Alien here. This includes a pop super of the Alien Queen and a comic cover of the Xenomorph Tux. From the movie The Hobbit, we're expected to see a full new wave of glow-in-the-dark Galadriel. We also have Blog, Radagast, and a pop ride of Dane Ironfoot. Star Wars fans, we're expected to see pop animals here, or like pop creatures. We have the Tauntauns, Banthas, Rancors, as well as Dewbacks. I'm not a big Star Wars person, so hopefully I didn't butcher those names too bad. Anyways though, for Star Wars fans, let me know if you're excited about this kind of like monster wave. Well guys, that was over 75 new Funko Pops expected in early 2027. Make sure to check out last week's video as well, where I talked about maybe like 40 or 50 pops that are expected to be coming too. I might do a video in the next month or so, kind of grouping these all together so you guys have one big video to watch and kind of reference back to. But basically, I believe a majority of these are expected to be announced at the end of 2026 or maybe like the first month of 2027, and then release in stores in the first few months of 2027. Obviously though, we have about a half-year wait before anything does happen with that. So of course, I'll keep you guys updated as we get more information about these, and we should be getting exclusives for lots of these lines. For now though, let me know if you guys saw anything in today's video that you're excited to add to your collection, and make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon and Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at Skittlerampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page. So you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.